just coming on with a quick haul video. I have discovered Aliexpress, and I guess I'm new to online shopping as far as craft supplies are concerned. I have a look at things, but I generally don't buy too much online. I do like to see things before I purchase them, so I'm a little bit reluctant to buy online. But with the limited supplies that we have here in Australia, I thought I'd just have a look at Aliexpress and see what they had available, and I was definitely excited by the prices, and so I thought I would try them out. I have read some particularly negative things about the safety of Aliexpress and whether you're going to receive your products. And so I was very careful in using what we have in here in Australia called a load and go card, where you actually, it's just a card that you use specifically for online purchases, and you go and put the amount of money you want to spend on there, and then you spend it off that card. So your credit card details aren't going overseas or anything. And so I thought I would use that system and just order some smaller things. I don't want to spend a lot of money and find that they don't arrive. Whereas a lot of the reviews I read from Australia, a lot of Australians were very disappointed with Aliexpress. The other thing is it can take a while for the products to arrive. They're very clear about that in the beginning, and I think as long as they're clear about that and that's the understanding, then it's okay. And look, the shipping is free for all of the products that I ordered, and considering that shipping from the States and the UK costs a fortune, almost as much as the product you buy, anytime you can get free shipping, you're obviously saving yourself a huge amount of money. So I just thought I'd show you some of the products that have arrived. I've still got quite a few things that I'm waiting on, but I thought I'd step you through what I do have and my experience so far. So I picked up this 10-pack of glittery washies. I don't think there's a huge amount on there, maybe 2 meters. They're big rolls, so potentially 5 meters, I'm not sure. It didn't sort of indicate in the description, and it was just an assortment of washies, but they're all like foil and glittery and so forth. So they're not super sticky washies, but they might be nice for decorating envelopes or kids projects and things like that. And the 10-pack of those was, I'm just looking at the prices now, $2.33 for a 10-pack. So I don't love all of the designs, but I definitely don't mind a few of them. So for $2.33 for 10 washies, that's awesome. You'd never get that here in Australia. So that was the washies that I picked up in a 10-pack. I also picked up an individual washi. Now this was 10 meters in length, and it's white, sort of like tissue tape material with gold spots on it, but they're uneven gold spots as well, so it really gives it some beautiful character. And so that washi was $1.91. So you never get a washi roll in Australia for $1.91 unless they were bargain out the door sort of thing. So 10 meters of washi for $1.91, and I love it, and they had heaps to choose from, but I just decided to stick with one. They had some really cute ones with pineapples and all sorts of lovely ones. I also picked up some thin washi. I do love my thin washi, and I have the Amy Tan ones, and have been going through them fairly quickly, and so I thought it'd be good to get some more thin washi, and I really like the pastel colours of these. So there's the grey with a white polka dot, there's a pink with a white polka dot, there's a pastel blue with a white polka dot, and the polka dot on that one's bigger, a green and white candy stripe, and a yellow with a white stripe sort of running along the tape. Again, I'm not quite sure how much. Each one is 5 meters in length. It's on the package. And so I ended up picking up 2 packets of those because I could see myself using them in scrapbook layouts and planners and project life and things like that. And they were $2 per pack, so very cheap for thin washi. I grabbed this stencil, which you can see has lots of little stars, different sized stars on it, mainly for doing my Christmas tags this year, which I've used this stencil a fair bit for already. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. I just had pictured in my head that it would be a little bit bigger. So if I measure it on my craft mat, it's 13 centimetres by 13 centimetres. I didn't think it was going to be like full 30 by 30, but I just had it in my head that it would be bigger. But it was only $1.15. So it's quite thin, like it's not awesome quality, but it's definitely thick enough that, you know, I haven't had to tape anything down. I've just put the stencil over the top of my tags and inked over the top. I'm not sure how it would spray. I haven't tried it with a spray yet. And I find the smaller stencils aren't great with a spray anyway, because I don't know about you guys, but I definitely overspray, and so it kind of hangs off the edge a little bit. But yeah, for $1.15, I thought that was really good. I also picked up some dies. They have some great dies on there. I could have bought a whole heap more, but I bought some numbers because I do make a lot of birthday cards and put numbers on there. And also thought it would be good for Project Life if I'm labelling weeks and things like that. I haven't used them yet, but I have used one set of the dies that I purchased and they were quite good. So I'm quite happy with those. And I like this sort of style. It's very much like Chamel's numbers in one of her collections has numbers, and it's very, very similar to that sort of style. Also picked up these scripted word dies, and there was, the numbers, the dies were $2. Then they had these scripted word dies. So one says congratulations, one says with love, one says hello, and one says thank you. So I would probably use the hello one the most, but what I really like about these is that they're quite small. I have some scripted word dies which are much bigger, but these would be lovely on Project Life cards. The other thing is the thank you and with love, you could cut and have love you on your Project Life cards. So you can mix and match it a little bit, or with you, hello you, that kind of thing. So they're very much in the same style, and there was 4 dies in the set and they were $1.85. So you would never get dies like that here in Australia at that price. Then I also grabbed these rectangular dies. Now these weren't quite what I was expecting, and this is sort of one of the reasons I guess I don't shop online a lot, because I'm sometimes disappointed when I don't get what I was expecting. So that's the thing with Aliexpress as well. The descriptions aren't always great. So you do really have to kind of read into the details as much as possible. But it's like eBay, but I guess maybe the sellers are generally from a non-English speaking background, which means that potentially their English and description is not the way that we would write it, and therefore can be quite difficult to perceive what the product is. So I thought these were dies that had stitching borders, but they're actually not quite a stitching. I think I've got one cut that I can show you, maybe. I threw it in my paper scraps drawer, but now I think I've buried it. I've got the offcuts from it. No, I can't find it at the moment. But basically, instead of like line stitching, it's little dots, so it's sort of perforations, and it still looks pretty cool. Like, I'm happy with it, but it just wasn't quite what I was expecting. But it still works for me. So, yeah, there's 4, 6, 8, I think 7 of those there, which I thought was really good. And they were a little bit more expensive. They were $5.90, but they had it in squares and circles and all different sort of shapes. I picked up some more of these Amy Tan Alpha stickers. So these are some of my favourite word stickers. You get, sorry if you can hear the helicopter going above. So you get 8 sheets, 4 colours, 2 of each, and they have the same words on there. Left one in the packet, but I have a packet of these and I have almost annihilated them, and so I thought it would be cool to get some more, because I definitely use them, and I was starting to slow down on using them, because you know when you kind of get to the end of your favourite things and you don't want them to end. So I thought I'd pick up another packet. Now I picked them up massively on sale in Australia, and I still paid around about $5 or $6 for them. So on Aliexpress I picked them up for $3.41. And then the Chamel stickers, which I love. So I have this 12 by 12 paper pad for her Starshine collection, and I have also the flare badges for the collection, but I didn't have anything else because I couldn't buy anything else here in Australia. Oh, sorry, I do have the 6x6 paper pad as well, but there was no other products available. So I picked up the chipboard stickers, which are really cute and I think would be great for 12x12 layouts, but also Project Life. And I ended up picking up 2 packs of those, and I bought them from separate sellers. So one packet was $5.82 and the other packet was $6.03. Now the reason I did this was basically when I was looking for products on Aliexpress, I would find a product that I liked, and because it didn't, in the description it didn't say Chamel stickers or whatever, I would find the description and then I would use that description to search for the product and then sort it by price, so that the lowest priced product came up first. And if that seller seemed legit, then I would purchase from that particular seller. But what I found with Aliexpress is that once your order goes over a certain amount, they start charging you for shipping. So I bought the $5.82 one from one seller, and then the next cheapest seller I picked up the other packet, and it was still cheaper than getting 2 because then I had to pay for shipping if I'd purchased 2 from the cheapest seller. I hope I explained that well. But yeah, basically I find that if you order too much or order a little bit more from one particular seller, then they start charging you for shipping. There are discounts and things like that, so if you're ordering a large amount it might be worth paying for shipping, but for me I just wanted to order bits and pieces from all different sellers and get the Aliexpress experience. So the only other thing that has arrived so far, and I will do a second haul when the rest of the products arrive, is I picked up these stamps. Now these are really cute, great for planners, Project Life, etc. And I already have one in the collection, so if I had been looking at these, I may have pictured them as larger if I didn't know the size already. So I did actually have one of them in my stash already, and so I knew what size they were going to be, but I was really happy with the size of these. And so I picked up 3 packets that I thought would work well on quite a few different things. So this is like a birthday theme, which has got wish, party, some presents, some banners and things like that. This one's a little bit more about life, so inspire, create, enjoy, etc. Create, enjoy, etc. And then this one is more sort of a love theme, so always sweet, love you, adore, etc. So great on lots of different things. Small stamps are really cool for being versatile. And so I picked these up. They were $1.56 each. So I might just see if I can lift them up so you can get a closer look. Hopefully that's focusing for you. But $1.56, the one that I bought, I think I picked it up on sale and it was probably around the $3.50 mark. And this was all from the one seller, no shipping costs at all. So I was really excited to not have to pay shipping costs. I'm waiting for about, I think there's another 6 or 7 items coming. Could be a couple more. So when I get those, I will definitely share them with you. But overall, my experience of Aliexpress is that it's been really good. I haven't had any dodgy sellers at this stage, and the products have arrived within a reasonable time frame. I think the first product started arriving within a couple of weeks of placing the order, and the tracking system is not awesome, so I wouldn't necessarily trust that just because it says it's in your country it's going to be the next thing to arrive, because that really hasn't worked well for me. And sometimes it says it hasn't departed the country yet, that like where it's coming from, and it's arrived on my doorstep. So I wouldn't sort of rely on that, but yeah, it's there and available for you if you want to check it out. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Sorry it was a long haul, but I wanted to talk to you about my experience with Aliexpress as well. So my Aussie subscribers, particularly if you don't have great craft shops nearby, it might be worth checking it out. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.